Institutions of higher learning are gearing up for the 2019 academic year, but many students are still battling to find a place. Now, many tertiary institutions are not allowing walk-in registration, saying students must make use of the online central application system. Well, ENC's Ati Mtongana is at the University of the Western Cape for us this morning. Ati, a very good morning to you. So what are you finding at the University of the Western Cape? What's been the experience of students there? How are they navigating this?
Well, so far we've spoken to students who have applied and students who are now forming into lines to register for the various studies that they're here for at the University of the Western Cape. Now, I'm sensing a lot of nerves from the first year students that I've already spoken to here at UWC, and in fact I'm going to try to speak to some of them who are here standing by and just hoping to be assisted by the university. Unfortunately, walk-ins, you're right, are not allowed at this point in time, and the university is directing all the walk-ins to the central department of the tertiary department. Now, let me talk to you. I spoke to you off camera and you were telling me how you're feeling. You're a first-year student, and what line are you standing in right now?
Well, this is a line of Faculty of Economic and Management Science, and I'm all the way from Mpumalanga to the University of Western Cape to register for become accounting, which is a stream that will lead me to become a chartered accountant one day. And well, I think the feeling is very good, you know, like the place is amazing, it's welcoming. I just can't wait for classes, you know, like I just feel like I can be now standing right in front of my desk, listening to a lecture, you know. Yeah, it just feels so good, man.
All right, fantastic. Just some excitement from some of the first-year students here at the University of the Western Cape. However, some students who did not apply will not be sharing the same sentiments as that excited gentleman, because they won't be allowing walk-ins at various tertiary institutions here in the country. I have with me the registrar of the Western Cape University. Thank you so much for joining us. I know it's always a pleasure to talk to you, but let's talk about the fact that a lot of students who haven't applied won't be able to come into the university, as we're seeing the ones that have applied who are already here.
So I'm not sure what you mean by not being able to come into the university. Those who have not applied, for the first 2 weeks after the matric results were released, a number of what we call late applicants, or walk-ins as it's more colloquially known, have come to the university, and we have then actually facilitated late applications. We've taken them into our computer labs. They've been able to submit their late applications, and where we found that we've had very strong applicants with really great points, we've forwarded those to the faculties, and in fact many of those have already been made offers to. So those that obviously have not been able to fulfill the admission requirements or are lower than those who have applied on time are still on a waiting list.
So good news for those who didn't apply, who are walk-ins. But how does that online system work, where they're being directed to the walk-ins, that is?
So essentially we're accepting an online application where we would look at the strength of that application, forward those to the different faculties as the applicants are putting in programs that they wish to follow. And those applications would be looked at once the ones who have applied on time have already been considered.
And what are we looking at in terms of the numbers of students that have already registered and those that are waiting in line hoping to get space at this university?
Well, we can only take in 4,500 first-year new students for this year. And as you are well aware, we work within the parameters of an enrollment plan. So every program at the university has a target. And once those targets are met, unfortunately, we won't be able to accommodate the additional, applicants. And we received more than 40,000 applications for 4,500 places. So, you can imagine how many disappointed young people there are going to be out there.
We're already seeing a hive of activity at this university with regards to the staff members already working and trying to assist the students that are here. Tell us about the state of readiness of this university for the 2019 academic year.
So online registration opened already once the matric results came out, but today we've begun with what we call assisted on-campus registration. So assisted registration is where these applicants who have been accepted have come in to actually do their registration on campus. So we In terms of readiness, I think we are as ready as we could possibly be. Today we have 2 faculties that would be registering. That's the EMS and the CHS faculties. And registrations happen sometimes in the main hall or at the actual faculty itself. And we have staff with student assistants and teams that are all geared towards assisting students in any way possible to ensure that their registration is completed as seamlessly as possible.
All right, thank you very much. The University of the Western Cape gearing up for the 2019 academic year. We'll leave it here for now. Back to you, Yuveka, in studio.
What an anxious time. What an anxious time. Thank you very much, Atim Tungana, just checking on that registration process. She's at the University of the Western Cape and she'll be out and about through other institutions this morning. Well, the big